Good morning. It's Sunday, September 1st. Thanks for joining us. I'm Latasha Givens in for Christy Etheridge. Coming up this hour, another mass shooting rocks America. A man in Texas goes on a murderous killing spree. 5 people dead, more than 20 hurt. The latest just ahead. A scare at a shopping mall. What happened at Lenox that caused shoppers to flee to the parking lot in a panic? And Hurricane Dorian, now a Category 5 and becoming tougher to predict, putting the residents along the Georgia coast on edge. With parts of Georgia under a state of emergency, Ryan Kruger is along the Georgia coast in Brunswick. We'll get to him in just a minute. But first, let's head over to meteorologist Wes Peary, who's monitoring these changes. And Wes, this has just put Georgia in a very vulnerable position.
Latasha, back to you.
Thank you, Ryan. We know you'll continue to follow it from Brunswick. And be sure to stay weather aware. Follow the latest track of Hurricane Dorian on the new 11 Alive app. Stay informed with the forecast wherever you are and watch live newscasts on the go. Just search for the 11 Alive app in your app store or just update the one you already have. Another mass shooting in America, this time in Odessa, Texas, where a driver running from police went on a murderous rampage, terrorizing unsuspecting people. Right now, 5 people are dead, 21 others have been shot, among them 3 police officers. NBC's Chris Pallone has the latest. This mass shooting comes just 4 weeks after a gunman killed 22 people at an El Paso, Texas Walmart. Democrats are now renewing their calls to Congress to act on a new gun safety bill that's up for consideration. And he wasn't on duty, but an APC officer was shot trying to do his job. 11 Alive's Deborah Tuff is live from Atlanta Police Quarters with the latest. Deborah, what happened here?
Latasha.
Thank you, Deborah. Hopefully someone will recognize him. Also this morning, a teenager shot outside the Dave & Buster's in Gwinnett County. Police say it just happened after 9 o'clock last night. They found 19-year-old Aaron Autry Jr. shot in the parking lot of the Sugarloaf Mills Mall. Witnesses say Autry and friends got into an argument with another group when someone started shooting. He is expected to be okay. An Atlanta police officer taken to the hospital for minor injuries after a car crash, setting off a chain reaction. My goodness, look at that. We're told the patrol car and another vehicle collided on North Highland Avenue Saturday afternoon, causing the cruiser to hit several parked cars. No one else was injured. And police say it was a fight, not gunfire, that caused people to flee Lenox Mall in a panic. Reports of a shooting started popping up on social media around 2:30 Saturday afternoon. Shoppers began fleeing from the food court area. Atlanta police quickly reassured the public that no shots had been fired at Lenox. They tell us the commotion was from a fight between 2 people near the Checkers fast food restaurant. No one was hurt, and police are trying to track down those people who were involved in that argument. Welcome back. More than a week later, police are still looking for 2 suspects in a shooting that injured 4 college students. Erin N is one of them. She's back on campus after being shot in the leg during that commotion outside of the Atlanta University Center Library. She says when it happened, a DJ playing at a back-to-school party was actually playing a song with the sounds of gunshots in it. Elwin Lopez spoke with her in an 11 Alive exclusive. Georgia State doing it big. Coming up in sports, a look at the highlights as the Panthers bring down a Power 5 opponent for the first time in history. We have all the highlights you don't want to miss. Back in just a minute. Thanks for staying with us this morning. As Hurricane Dorian makes its way closer to the Georgia coast, we remain under a state of emergency. 11 Alive's Ryan Kruger joins us live from Brunswick. But first, let's head over to Wes Peary in the Weather Center. And he wasn't on duty, but an APD officer was shot trying to do his job. 11 Alive's Deborah Tuff is live from Atlanta Police Headquarters with the latest. Deborah. Atlanta police make a disturbing arrest. A man accused of setting a package on fire, then putting it into a storm drain. What was inside? A dead dog. Police say they were called to the Ponce de Leon place Friday morning after witnesses told police this man, Jesse Collins, was carrying the box and trying to set it on fire. Police say when they opened the box, they found a dead dog inside with a cord wrapped around its neck. Police say Collins is charged with animal cruelty. A traffic alert for people in Kennesaw where a train derailment has streets blocked off at Stardust Street and Summer Street. Authorities say the train hit a bridge, Cherokee Street between Main Street and Big Shanty. Drives are encouraged to find alternate routes. Here's a happy update. A reunion between a Cobb County family and the 7 newborn puppies they rescued from a dumpster. The Sloan family had a chance to check in on the happy, healthier pups Saturday. They were named after characters from Ferris Bueller's Day Off movie. How cute. The puppies are in foster care until they are cleared to find their forever families. And this Sunday morning, we know you're getting ready for this week, so we want to give you a quick look at the top 5 major stories we are covering this week. Number 1, on Thursday, a man charged with raping and killing a 21-year-old woman is expected to have a bond hearing. Anthony Goss is scheduled to go before a Fulton County Superior Judge on Thursday to see if he will be released on bond. Police say Goss kidnapped, raped, and shot and killed Taya Liger in an apartment in southwest Atlanta. His hearing is scheduled for 9:30 a.m. at the Fulton County Courthouse. Number 2, a man who police believe killed his pregnant girlfriend before dumping her body in the woods is expected to be in DeKalb County this week. 18-year-old Aldishawn Locklear was charged with the murder and death of Taya Coates in August. Locklear faces charges of concealing a death, felony murder, aggravated assault, and strangulation. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for September 3rd at 1 p.m. Number 3, this week's family and friends remembering a 23-year-old man shot and killed at a Roswell apartment complex on Monday. A viewing is set for Elijah Weems. He was a former athlete and inspiring model. A celebration of life is on Tuesday at Mount Perrin. Attendees are asked to wear white in his honor. And number 4, are you ready for some football? The NFL's 100th season kicks off this week. The Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears will kick off Thursday, September 5th. That kickoff is at 8:20 p.m. You can watch it right here on 11 Alive. And number 5, an extraordinary weekend for us as we celebrate Labor Day tomorrow. Most government services will be suspended for the holiday, as well as some businesses, including banks. The day celebrates the contributions and achievements of the American workers, not just about the party food. A college athlete is proving strength is more than just physical. His story is going viral and inspiring America. Here's NBC's Ron Mott.